been amazing the people next door. My new purple shoes, been amazing the people next
door. You ready? Showtime. Welcome to the Matth RuckuS podcast. Episode 7.
Episode 7. Lucky 7, right?
That's my number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look who we got in here, y'all.
Extra special guest. Keisha Carroll.
AKA DC, honey.
Yeah.
What's good?
A DJ that's not from B-More that we didn't even know, that just took it upon herself to start playing our music, let us make an intro song for the show. So in our opinion, you know, she's a lot better of a person than a lot of you motherfuckers that we know, but we love her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, she's done an awfully lot for, you know, Matth RuckuS, Ambition 8, you know, just playing the music because she liked it.
Right.
So we'll let you, you know, introduce yourself and let everybody know what you do, and we'll get back to other people's bullshit later.
Okay. All right. Well, my name is Keisha Carroll, and I am a broadcaster and an artist and a mother, and I do a lot. I'm an artist. Did I say that? I said that. So I've been broadcasting for probably about 3 or 4 years. I started off on Blog Talk Radio just with the free account, trying to figure it out, and anything that I didn't know, I just Googled and I learned on my own. So I had one show, it was called RuckuS Live, and we interviewed professional women. And we had guests come in, people who were experts in marketing, branding, whatever I thought that business women needed to know. That's what they would do. So that grew, and we ended up having commercials and sponsors, and then we added shows. And toward the end of our run, we ended up with probably about 4 or 5 shows, our own mini network on Blog Talk Radio. So
I'm sorry, can we drink that?
Oh yes.
Yeah. We do cheers to that too if you want to. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to that one.
Cheers to that.
I'm sorry.
And so I stopped broadcasting for a minute because it was getting tedious. It was a one-woman team. So I was selling ads, creating ads, producing shows. It was hosting everything.
Right.
It was too much for one person. I didn't have a team.
Right.
Teams are very important.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I stopped doing that. And a couple of years later, by chance, I was listening to a radio station in Boston. I don't remember even how I found this station. I think it was through Ralph Tresvant. I stumbled upon a Ralph Tresvant fan page. And I'm not like a super fan, but you know, sometimes Facebook recommends groups. So I said, okay, why not? I'll join this group. And then I found out about his radio show that he was starting in Boston, and started listening. So a few months later, they had a cookout, and we decided we're gonna go up and volunteer. So we went up to Boston, and one of the radio personalities said, hey, you have a great voice, have you done radio? And I said, yes, I have, but not real radio, you know. So he said, well, we need people. If you're willing to move up to Boston, you have a guaranteed spot on the air. So I said, well, let me submit my stuff. The general manager liked it enough to bring me in. And I rented a room. I didn't just hop on the bus and move to Boston. I rented a room to see if it was going to work out. And about a year later, I moved the kids up. So when I got up there,
Hold up, say it again. You moved to where?
Boston, Massachusetts.
Another word. Kids
She
up.
moved the kids up.
The kids up. Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah. Moved the kids up about a year later.
Okay.
And I really got in from the ground. You know, they put me on the receptionist desk when I got there. You know, there was no mic. And I was filing business cards, and I'm thinking, oh, this is some bullshit. You know, I moved all the way up here, and y'all got me, you know, on the desk. So finally, someone who's a dear friend of mine now, shout out to Chris Graham, he said, well, you know what, why are you sitting around doing this? You should be on the air. And Tap was the first person to put me on his show. So he has a Saturday show, and what I would do is come in and I would interview people for about an hour. He had a show called The Plug, and he would plug back black-owned businesses. And that's how I got on the air. So went from there, just kept working, ended up on the Saturday night show, did that for a little while, ended up on the morning show for that station, and had my own show on Sunday nights, which you guys are familiar with, and that was the Soul Suite with DC Honey.
Right. So all of this is all at 98.1 FM?
Yes. So when I got there, it was AM. They were in the process of going FM.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was a really good time to be on the air because I got to see, all the little intricacies and see them trying to grow and develop and go FM. So it was good. It was a good experience. Yeah. So then enter Matth and Reggie RuckuS. At that point,
it was a surprise to me. I was like, okay, we getting love in Boston?
Yeah,
that's
important.
I don't know how we came across each other. I just remember you were a member of the Soul Suite with DC Honey page, and you submitted the music. You said, hey, check this out. And I checked it out, and it was good. It was really good. The quality, the talent, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
can we drink to that? I'm sorry.
Like, okay, yeah, we can drink to that.
Let's drink.
I was like, I fuck with him.
Likewise. Thank you.
So, I think I played it. Did I play your songs on the air first? I'm not sure.
You played 3 songs.
I played 3 songs.
Because we sat up at the playground and listened to the whole segment.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, we did. I remember doing that.
And
that was like a year and a half or something ago, right?
Yeah. But she played 3 songs.
Mm-hmm.
She played 3 songs in one night. And it's like I grew up with some DJs in Baltimore.
I know. You beat me to that. I was about to say that. We got radio station DJs that we grew up with.
Yeah, they jump in the fight for me, but they're not gonna play your shit.
Well, I had a little more because of in their defense. Well, I don't know their situation, but I'll just say because of the situation at the station, I had a little more freedom than you typically would at a station. So I was producing my own show and I was programming the music, so I had that freedom to pretty much play whatever I wanted.
Did you play any Boston locals or?
Did I? If it was good, I played it.
Yeah.
If somebody sent me a song,
where you were from?
Right,
okay.
Right.
And remember,
but
we
I don't
also
think I played Boston music.
You played a lot of hip hop though.
I did,
that's what outside of like us being excited because you were playing our music.
Yeah.
Like we listening to the show and it's like, it's a lot of hip hop playing.
Yeah.
Like niggas cussing and all that. Like, we can get into this.
I slid a little go-go in there too. I slid something.
I forgot.
Yeah, I slid a little
DC
in. I was a little homesick at that point. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna listen to a little back, just a little back, and then we're gonna get back to our regularly scheduled program.
Yo, it's Reggie. Yo, yeah. Hey, yo, you better act right, like body cameras on the clamming, but seeing an African is a person to take advantage of. Never a fan of love, breeze that smell like pig shit, or the funk of horseman, or that lingers in your wig, bitch. I should have been rich, but selfishness and jealousy and strikes towards my pigment can get in the way, especially if you ain't coming with nothing wicked to say. Filled with guns, drugs, murder, butter, flip it like a burger. A different type of purging, friends and family included. Politics, religion, whatever is deep rooted. Took my life and booted to the side, I disputed. Lost a couple of my A1s, no beef because it take funds. Bust and laugh at folks I make run like yo, you foul. Inside I smile, but it shows up as a scowl. Think I'm finding you out now, but yo, I've been new about it, never complicated when it's plain and simple. Unapologetic. These motherfuckers won't let it be. You say you get it, well, let me see. You're interfering with a legacy. That's why I said unapologetically.
That's for you, kid. Say your little shit right there. And then they come with the
Messiah.
They still killing unarmed brothers, mothers, and a whole bunch of others. Undercovers, destroy neighborhoods, they hover with lethal weapons. And I ain't talking Danny Glover, cold-blooded. Even with the body cam, see they bitch niggas trying to prove they the man. They get you hype and then they throw you in the can. You understand? See, that's the motherfucking plan. It's a war going on outside that we ain't safe from. You get killed by them or your day one. Programmed by them that hate your day one. When they have success and yours haven't come. And see, they don't wanna fight, just shoot aimlessly. No regard for life, and that's pain to see. Any day could be your last, could be you or me. Feel like a trap, but just the whole
Unapologetically, these motherfuckers won't let it be. You say you get it, well, let me see. You're interfering with a legacy. That's why I said unapologetically.
That's for you, kid. Say your little shit right there. And then they come with the
Messiah.
Like the lyrical trinity, this the energy of divinity. For evil is the remedy, Nephilim can't censor me. Rest in peace, the kid, I pray you in a blessed heaven. Perfected sessions, making music like a resurrection. Equality in America, we are never getting. Ghetto's always the neglected and disrespected sections. We hunt money for our businesses to run, dummy. We are gods, not the humans evolved from monkeys. Over time for the knowledge, I have become hungry. Electricity is in me and jewels come from me. God is bigger than just one book in some countries. Not a Muslim, but begun study in 120. I'm hearing truth from the percenters in the 5 nations. Righteousness is the vibration. Say goodbye, Satan. The light will humble all your darkness when you going home. Bitch, you don't control the throne. Soon you will be on the throne.
Yeah, so I knew that I needed a theme song. So this must have been in the very beginning of the show. And I knew you guys were good, so I reached out to you, I believe. And I'm sitting here like, I don't know how much he's gonna charge me. I'm broke, I ain't got no money. By the way, I was working at the station for free. They didn't pay anyone. In fact, they never paid me, which is why I'm back home. So 2 years I worked there for free. So
That's some bullshit.
yeah, it is. Yeah, I don't know who's gonna be watching this later.
That's some bullshit.
But it happened. I got some experience, so I'll leave it at that. So I was like, okay, I don't have a budget. I don't know if he's gonna crack my head, you know, what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna jump out there. Life lesson, you know, and ask, because you just never know what someone's gonna say. So I approached you and I asked you, you know, if you could do a theme song, and it was fantastic.
I was like on the fly too.
Let's drink to that.
Let's drink to that.
Too, yeah.
Because not only was it fantastic, but the turnaround time is what blew me away. When you were like, it's done, and I'm like, it's what?
Our radio play. Let's get on it.
Right.
In another state too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was huge. And we just believe in one hand washing the other. Like everything that we do as far as Mad RuckuS, Ambition, is all organic. Everybody that's not one of us is close to us, and it's organic. And once it goes left, you know, we still love you, but we just can't really associate with you because we deal off of organic energy.
Sure.
I just noticed that my quality of life has really gotten better. Like when I just place myself around as much positive energy as possible, and when I feel that shit moving, like I'm gone.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of here.
Very true. You said you were an artist also?
I am. I draw and paint.
Draw and paint?
I
Okay.
do.
I didn't know if you were talking about musical artists or like.
No, don't put me on the mic.
No, but whatever you like, we need.
Freestyle for me later.
You know, we gotta get. You know, we
Don't
gotta
let that
get
be your
fans. We gotta get the fans these. And we could work on something, because here's the thing. Our goal is to get like behind the scenes.
Okay.
So like, Reg could make a beat. I could write you something. Nobody has to know.
They all know.
They'll forget about it by the time it actually happens.
As long as they sipping like we are, right?
Right.
They'll forget about it by the time it happens, and it might be a hit.
It might be.
It might be a hit. But we need a link for. Is there a website for your art? We're gonna do this. We're gonna give the fans this. It's gonna look crazy right now, but Reg knows what we're doing.
Yeah. So you're doing radio in DC now, or something?
So when I left the station, I left in May of last year, and I decided to launch my own. I see AM and FM kind of phasing out over the next 5 to 10 years. So I wanted to get ahead and get a jump on it. And I think that internet radio is going to be the wave of the future. So I decided to launch Power Radio, which is my internet radio station. I did put it on pause because of the move. I thought I could do both at the same time. It was not working out. So it's on pause right now. Now that we've moved, that we're going to relaunch and do some big things. Okay, so the internet radio station is called Power Radio, and we're different because it's a positive place for the black community. So therefore, the music that we air, you know, you won't hear women being called bitches, you won't hear women being called hoes, you won't hear the word nigger. And yeah, that cuts down on a lot of music, it does, but that is our challenge and we're up for it.
But we can drink that because if musically, if you're an artist, then you shouldn't have to custom make a decent song.
You should not.
How about that?
You should not. We gotta clink on that.
Yeah, it challenges your skills too.
How about
you know?
that?
Yeah, I feel I can challenge with that. I can do that challenge.
But that's
language like that.
That's what we're all about. Those are pretty much the only restrictions. We just want to have a platform where people can come and feel educated, uplifted, and encouraged. You know, as black people, and we're unapologetically black.
Yeah.
You know, this is for black people. So that's what we're all about.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. We're all about you.
Wonderful.
You know, and this is new to us. I'm just trying to build. This is all like we still in the beginning stages. You see, we don't have like a blue screen or nothing like that. Yeah, green screen. See, I don't even know.
We got a team.
Right.
We got a team.
And you started.
once you got a team, a solid team.
Yeah. I agree.
It's going to be some bumps and bruises. It's going to take some time.
So this is our new thing. You know what I'm saying? We mainly music first, but this is our next little venture in this whole entertainment field. So
Nice.
It's addictive.
We want to host podcasts. So your product as is would just, you know, it would be an extra place for you to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Cool.
Yeah, we just want to be a platform for people who are podcasting.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Oh boy, see us there in the future.
Absolutely. ASAP. When you or at 98.1, what was like the average like audience? How many followers did you have or listeners, subscribers? I don't know what it is in radio world, but what was the audience?
So for my particular show, I could only base it on social media, and I had typically like 1,000 to 2,000. It's a very new station. We weren't given the numbers for the station.
So you were working at for no income. They didn't give you the numbers, but you had 1,000 to 2,000 people listening to your show.
That I could gauge just from Facebook activity, from internet, you know, numbers. Because Facebook gives you your numbers.
Right.
Instagram gives you your numbers. So
Right. Sounds like fuckery to me. I'm sorry. I'm glad you're back in this.
I'm so glad to be home.
Yeah.
And I don't want to throw shade on that other station. I still have some really dear friends, you know, that work there, and I'm grateful for the opportunity that they did give me.
Right.
Because it's not, you can't normally just go up to a radio station and say, hey, I would like to work for you.
Yeah, really.
You know, it's like a minimum of 3 years experience just to be considered, just to be looked at.
So this counts as experience that you had there?
It does.
Okay, cool. At least they're legit in that point.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, like, what are your goals as far as the network?
As far as Power Radio?
Yeah.
Power Radio is one aspect of Power Media. And so what we will be touching on is internet radio, a television channel, so video, as well as in the future a digital magazine. So eventually it will be a subscription-based platform, very low monthly subscription where you would get all three. So you would have shows, you know, I don't want to give away too much as it's in development, but a variety of different shows you can tune into on demand, 24/7 radio, and a monthly magazine. So.
We can go ahead and cut to a little break real quick and go into this song. What y'all want to play? What's that song that's getting played on these radio stations?
Well, there was something about the Queen, my Queen, or what was it?
Right.
I remember that one.
My Queen.
I like that.
That was like the first one.
Okay.
The first one.
Okay. can jump into that song real fast right here and we'll be right back.
Indeed. Let's go. Walking behind you, infatuation is begun. You was salon and got your hair, nails, and feet done. I was about to let you pass, but I had to meet you. Your aura so relaxed and peaceful, I'd be sad to leave you. Kids in a 9 to 5, baby, ain't no time to jive. You asked the Lord for your soulmate till I arrive. Candlelight and soft music is how we wanna dine. Conversations over cushy and keep us flying high. Having the finest times, we connected by design. My biggest fan, rhyming on my lyrics line for line. Combining minds, always plotting different kinds of grinds. I'm feeling like she the best companion that I could find. We all in it one day at a time. Spiritual woman, she always saying prayers with mine. I'm just glad we met, give her mad respect. We much deeper than dating and just having sex. I'm blessed. My baby gave me everything that I need. See the potential in me and she believe. So I ain't playing, I'ma keep it with me. Every day I play chess, I done made her my queen. My baby gave me everything that I need. See the potential in me and she believe. So I ain't playing, I'ma keep it with me. Every day I'm playing chess, I done made her my queen.
This is just my 2 cents on business. I think this is the problem with America in a large sense, other than just them oppressing us. That's terrible for the economy and as a whole, as the country, as far as the country as a whole, because we are such a big part of everything.
Yeah.
But to me, there's so many people just trying to make a quick buck. Like their vision is really like, yo, we got some money. We just gonna fuck over as many people as we can for as much as we can fuck them over for. We just gonna buy a bunch of dumbass shit and claim it off as a business expense. And then like in 2 years, this shit won't even be around and we just gonna like write it off. Whereas though I think back in the day, you had people that actually had visions for generational wealth.
Exactly.
I want to build this business. I want to pass it down generation after generation after generation after generation. And it's like you can just tell with like a quality in a large perspective is not even important in America anymore. And that's what this country used to be based off of. Like whatever is supposed to be that shit is that shit. See, we just, like, we look at our struggles and the things that we go through, like, damn, yo, that's fucked up. But it's like, yo, that was worse. That was worse.
Yeah.
But you had the wherewithal to be like, you know what? No, because, correct me if I'm wrong, it's like, you started with this.
Yeah.
And then you built that shit up.
I did.
And then it's like, oh, we don't want to pay you, we don't want to give you credit, but we just want all your ideas.
I'm glad y'all can laugh about it. Excuse me, man.
You got to, because if not, you'll be the person that's on the news, you know, that went up and shot up the job and shit. You know what I mean? And we don't need that. Like, like we talk about with everything else, like temper. You know what I'm saying? Like really just trying to grow and be a better person. I'm only giving people smoke if they insist. I don't want no smoke.
Yeah. It's when you experience these things, it's not a bad experience. It's a learning experience always. So I can take whatever may have happened with me as I move forward. I still have my vision. And even if someone takes your ideal, they'll never do it like you can do it. So it doesn't matter. You know, just take your experiences and keep moving on. That's why we can laugh at it. You know.
Showing them how they fucked up. because that's fucked up, man. Like, and if you look at a lot of things that are going on, like as a lot of the journalism platforms, podcast is a big part of it, with a lot of like hip hop artists and things like that. That, you know, long story short, they got fucked over by these companies. They went to poor neighborhoods where most of the people didn't have a decent education. You know what I mean? And they preyed on that shit. And it's like, y'all motherfuckers made multi-billions of dollars And yo, like, you need to correct that shit financially. You know what I mean? You can't take back what you did, but you can correct it. So I'm standing back and I'm just waiting to see how these people who are supposed to be, you know, good guys and it's so much love and all of that shit. Okay, so it's like, what are you gonna do for the people that you fucked over?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you could literally snap your fingers right now and make their lives better, and you fucking owe it to them. You owe it to them.
Very true, man. This whole COVID virus thing going on right now, I feel like this is basically making a whole lot of businesses right now. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, we're getting starts and stuff like that. You know, small business and stuff that was kind of like take flight. I mean, they're going down now, man. They're going down.
What a surprise.
I feel like, you know, yeah.
What a surprise.
And they're not even getting the money like they're supposed to.
Not getting the small business loans.
Right. That's crazy.
Yeah. The larger businesses are getting the loans and giving it back out of guilt. And the small businesses are not even getting funded. So, you know.
That sucks, man. I think that was done on purpose.
Yeah.
I think they do it on purpose. They try to control everything, I feel like.
Well, in addition to kill us, have us at the bottom of everything, you know what I mean? Like, it's not just that. You know what I mean? We are public enemy number one. Mm-hmm. The black man. They deal with the black woman to get rid of us. America, you fucking up. Look at where it's gotten you. Like I said, yo, this country is not even on the top 10 of the world's richest countries right now.
That's crazy.
And that greed that the super rich people want to have, it's like, yo, as a whole, when you fuck up everybody else that's not on that level, you're fucking up your own money. And I just feel like they need to get out of the way. God damn it, let me make another drink. I'll talk my shit. They need to get out of the way. America, your oppression of our people, like, look at everything that we've accomplished with your foot on our fucking neck the whole time. So just imagine, like, I just want y'all to make it about money. Let us do whatever the fuck we want to do, and we will just pay you to get the fuck away from you, and you don't just come blow up our land or whatever.
Fucking with us. That's
and
all.
You'll make more money. You'll make more money. You'll make more money. You've deprived our people of every fucking thing that you possibly could, and niggas still made it. Niggas still made it.
Hey, jail is big business.
Yeah.
It is, but here's what I'm saying. If motherfuckers was smart, and shout out to everybody that's with the prison reform, and I don't know if this is an idea, but this is just a thought of mine. If people are incarcerated, do you know how many people with whatever kind of talent are incarcerated? So there's a lot of mothers, fathers, they still have a family to provide for. Imagine how much more money they would make if they actually invested in people who are serving time to use their talent to make shit and put it in the economy.
And the thing about our people is we lead worldwide in culture, in entertainment. So no matter what country you go to, we're the trendsetters.
In every
Black
way.
Americans are the trendsetters worldwide. We set the standard.
Let's drink to
We
that.
set the standard.
And
so,
not only that, anything that we can do is proven fact. Anything that we've been allowed to do, we do that shit the best or just as good as everybody else.
Yeah. That's
so
facts.
why oppress them?
Because they don't want you to be at the top. They want them. They want the image of them. They don't want little Becky coming in the room and looking on the wall and seeing the favorite black rap on the wall. They want to see an image of dad or mom, you know what I'm saying, them. They don't want to see us there. They want to see, you know, them at the top. You know what I'm saying? They want to see us at the bottom and as negative. And even if we're not at the top, they still want to, if they're at the top, they still want to put their foot in that and keep it further down, it seems like. You You know, instead of just letting you be second place, they want you to be last for something. It's like, you know, because you're a little too close, buddy.
Well, it's the fear. It's the fear. Because
But why is that?
imagine the psyche of that.
I think it's deep rooted that they see us as their slaves still.
Yeah.
I think that's part of it, but I think it's also the fear because of just look at American history.
Yeah.
Everything that black people have ever been allowed to do, we are the shit.
We've excelled, yes.
If we're not the best, we do it just as good as everybody else. So it's like
With limitations.
Yeah.
with hell on high water, whatever.
right.
Like they try to make that shit impossible, and then our so many of our people are messed up from slavery.
Yeah.
We hurt ourselves
Exactly.
and enjoy it.
Exactly.
So it's like America, like you're fucking up. If you just think, all you gotta do is think about money. We are the shit. Like if there was no you to fucking answer to, and we could just do whatever we wanted to do, and we just pay you a percentage for your resources, because we don't want to be no worse off than what we are. It's all about progress and growth, and we just pay you to shut the fuck up and do what we want to do. America would be a better fucking place.
It would.
Yo, we are the shit, period.
But that's what hatred will do. Hatred will have you shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah.
So,
True.
you know.
They don't want to see you have anything.
But I think we fucking up as well.
We definitely fuck up. That's what
Because I think we need to stop looking toward America. They've made their stance clear.
Yeah.
Look, we don't fuck with y'all. So I think we really need to focus on ourselves and what we're going to do for each other, and figure out how we're going to start supporting each other. And then we won't even really need them like that. You know, we won't.
Just if they don't step in and decide to blow it up.
That's why.
Right.
That's why we
Which
need.
they will try.
That's why we need to look. Time out. You know
Right.
what I mean? We putting this on paper.
Yeah.
CNN, that shit gotta be like, look, y'all not, because we already know.
What y'all
You know what I
done in
mean?
the past.
A lot of our people have that fear as far as us trying to establish their own land. Like, man, the white people won't blow that shit the first day we get over it.
But that's what stopped us. So when they destroyed Wall Street, you know, Black Wall Street, we stopped. And I think that's when we dropped the ball. And I'm not blaming anybody because, you know, everything was destroyed.
Well, I blame
But we
racist
stopped.
white people.
We got scared and we quit. You know, we didn't rebuild.
Right, and so my first thought of that, because our whole existence in this country is because of racist white people.
Racist white people.
And not just white people, you know what I mean? Because other motherfuckers were in on the slave trade.
Oh, yeah.
And like I said in the other episode, there's no way in the world that they just went over into Africa and bombarded that bitch. Like somebody in Africa had to okay that shit. So it was a worldwide thing. You know what I mean? But we are the shit. It's undeniable. Our people are the shit. So do we want to make it about, you know, trying to bully somebody, or do we want to make it about money? You know, just shut the fuck up. Let us do what we want to do, and it'll be better for you.
Y'all can stay over there.
Right.
It'll be better for
Exactly.
you.
Y'all want to come over and visit and see what we got going on? Come over and visit.
Just understand that
It's
you
a
have
screening
no
process,
authority.
but y'all can visit.
Right, you have no authority. And you know, the brothers talk about this a lot. You know, shout out to Facts and Mike Rucker, because we build about these type of things all the time. You know what I mean? And another thing that's important outside of just the arts is law. You gotta have law established. That's one of the biggest ways that America has fucked out people over is law. All of that shit has to be changed. So you want to get into She's So Classy? I think that was Keisha's favorite song actually out of everything that she heard. I think she
Oh yeah, we did sing that one.
Decoy. What up, brother?
Yeah, he did sing on the Look On Out.
She's So Classy featuring Decoy.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Sweetie, a vision of beauty, please believe me. Loving her will be easy, she pretty as Nefertiti. Never wish problems, but I'm waiting for her to need me. Gotta have it, I'm fiending to tag it with no graffiti. She never dresses sleazy or aura that of a great lady. I want my DNA inside her to create babies. I got a Math, now we talkin', we date. Can't keep my eyes off her, I'm adoring her face. Wanna make love, but we are so mature we could wait. Artists with me and it's nothing about a story that's fake. First building on a friendship and hoping it lasts. Joking we laugh, we both letting go of the past. For the future that we focus on, trying to make a brighter day. Planning our next connection when we spending time away. Looking and talking like a goddess with the finest grace. Never miss it when we kick it, give me the time and place. Now when we finish our arrangements, it's kinda late. Searching for something real, instantly resign from fake. Maybe committing is resulting from fun. Prepared now for the struggles that come,
She's so classy, I'ma do anything that she asks me. I want this woman on so badly. She's so pretty, I'm hoping that she never forget me. I daydream about her being with me. She's so classy, I'ma do anything that she asks me. I want this woman on so badly. She's so pretty, I'm hoping that she never forget me. I daydream about her being with me.
yeah, things are the
Oh man, I miss
Yeah, we back with Keisha Carroll, aka DC Honey. Yeah.
Thank you for having me. I will say I am loving being back on the air. I am loving it. I missed it. It's been some months, so thank you for having me. I'm honored to be here.
We honored to have you.
This is a great thing that you all are doing. How many episodes have you done?
This is
This is number 7.
Right, yeah.
This is number 7.
Good stuff. And where can people find the broadcast?
on Facebook right now. We're working on getting on YouTube.
Okay.
Through complications, been halted a little bit, but we getting there.
Okay.
So Facebook is our engine right now, and we're gonna be doing music videos also.
Nice.
Putting out projects. We got a Matth RuckuS project we're working on.
The Live It Up video.
Yeah.
The single is already out there. That'll be on the project.
Yeah.
Featuring Mike Record.
Yeah.
Produced by Reggie RuckuS. Yeah.
And yeah, just trying to stay, busy, with everything included. Music, I just did a little short movie clip with my boys in it.
Right.
My boy Clayway.
Shout out to everybody. And it's on Amazon Prime too.
Yeah, so we just trying to stay in
Celebrity.
Facebook.
All right.
Can one of y'all pass me the ice, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to
So
stay busy.
shout out to everybody. Thank
Yeah.
you. That was in that. Yeah, that's on Amazon Prime. You can grab that. What's the name of the movie, y'all?
It's called.
You all involved in so many things.
I know,
It's on your phone. It's on your phone.
Yeah, he sends me the link constantly. And
But shout out to Clayway and Dark Thomas for, the movie. A lot of brothers is in it, making a big screen debut.
Tell me what it's like to be able to do so many creative products, doing what you love, and being able to make a living doing it. Because you all are doing so many things. You're doing videos, you're doing movie shorts, you're doing podcasting and recording. So that's like a dream lifestyle for a lot of people out there.
Honestly and truthfully, at this point, it's all just grind. You know what I mean? Like we still have regular jobs up to this point. Like this is just the dream of what we love to do.
Yeah.
So that's like the finish line for us. The short-term goal to just get to the point where this is what we're doing 40 hours a week.
Absolutely.
Because we have a ball doing it, but being fathers, working, it's not really a lot of time that we have for it. So we just try to make the most of the time. But that's the goal, to get to that point where it's going. Anything that we don't want to do, it's like
and that's
the
freedom.
dream
That's
has
awesome.
arrived.
How did Reggie RuckuS and Mark Math meet? How did you guys meet?
I knew of him
Likewise.
for a long time, but we never really linked up. I think
Which one?
2018, this one right here. He started coming around in 2018, and we just started kind of like working on his stuff solo wise, you know, and I started featuring stuff here and there. I think I rapped on one of the songs, you know, and you know, vice versa. Then people just started liking hearing this together. And I don't know, I just came up with this idea and put all the songs that we done together that I produced, you know, with him on it, and called it Matth, RuckuS. And kind of made it like, okay, I'm the producer guy, he's the guy that's doing all the raps. And
I'm
it
a
kind of
rapper,
stuck.
he's a producer.
Right, yeah, there you go.
Teamwork. And rap was a lot better when it went that way, when you had like a producer and a rapper instead of, you know, 60 motherfuckers banding on the project.
Absolutely.
And 59 of them suck. No, just my 2 cents.
And then we just started doing our own stuff after that, you know, working on like solely like projects, you know, with us both on them. And well, featuring other artists like Clayway, this and that movie I was mentioning earlier called Unplugged.
Unplugged.
Yeah. Unplugged.
There it is, Unplugged. Look, we need a link for that.
Yeah.
Check it out on Amazon Prime. Unplugged.
Yeah. Look at her, she's on point. You can tell she do
It's
radio.
what I do. It's what I do.
Can't be running inside work, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing us out on our shows. But yeah, you know, we just kind of try to keep everything in motion. As far as I got another project I'm working on also with these two other guys we call Golden Era, and I've been doing that for like the last 3 years. They're in another group, but we just get together because I'm doing a lot of their production on the side, so we just got our little collaboration. So yeah, trying to stay busy in all aspects.
Yeah. And I don't know if y'all saw it, I don't know if you saw it, but in the last podcast episode, the Kids Tribute, the last one that was aired, in the Kids Tribute, you can see them rocking all together.
Nice.
That shit is
Nice.
And my boy Kid just passed away like back in March.
Okay.
Yeah. And,
rest in peace, Kid.
Yeah.
as soon as the COVID like hit, we was gonna do like a live stream performance, and the day of, passed away.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy. So
They
my
were supposed to
condolences.
be, the show was supposed to be about their group.
Yeah.
So we had started like doing the drops or whatever because it was just going to be mostly their show footage. And like right after we started doing that shit.
So yeah, that was a big
Right.
1-2 punch knockdown for us. We back up now.
Yeah, it's been a tough year.
Yeah, 2020's
It's been a
crazy.
crazy year. Yeah. What is your dream project right now? Like something you haven't started that you would just absolutely love to do.
I would like to work on a solo project featuring, of course, Mark Mack. This dude's going to be probably all over. One thing is another Matth, RuckuS project.
And don't get mad at me.
The man is talented. He's talented.
Don't get mad at me because Reg gave you 37 beats and you bullshit.
And then it's sad at home.
Let me tell you,
fault. Yeah.
I'm a Howard girl, right? And people that go to Howard, we are just the toughest critics of
I
anything.
get a lot of love in DC for stuff too.
So if we like something, it's good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, always got love in DC. I don't know what it is about me in DC. Shout out to y'all, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I hope Baltimore show me that kind of love soon, man. We need that. You know?
Absolutely.
Need some hometown love so we can grow.
Absolutely.
I feel you.
Well, they did show us love on the last episode.
We need some more love though, man. We here with
Even
y'all,
more
man.
love.
We talk about y'all every day.
We do, and you can always come here and promote whatever you're doing. You know
That's
what I mean?
awesome.
As long as you're not a fucking idiot, you know what I mean? Cool. And we want to see you grow and expand. That's what everybody should want to see everybody else do. There's enough blessings on this earth for everybody.
That's right.
You know
Everybody
what I mean?
can eat. Yeah.
And our
absolutely.
people have a lot of fear. Like motherfuckers is so.
What they mainly fear? They mainly fear that you're gonna get there before them. And I'm like, okay, you get there before I do.
Yeah.
It's better someone got there. You know, I feel like instead of nobody getting there. That's how people are. They just feel like, you know, either I make it first or nobody make it. Nah, I don't think like that. I just feel like if you make it and you don't put me on, cool. But if it's a chance that you will put me on if you do make it.
I would like to see like a documentary of everybody that we wrote. Like we wish everybody well, but we support those who support us the most.
Yeah.
We show everybody love, but it's like teamwork.
Yeah.
This is what this person does. This is their job. This is what this person does. This is their job. And at the end of the day, we all bust our ass to get to this point, and then we break bread. and then we sit down at the table together because everybody earned their meal at this table.
Yeah.
And then we talk about who we're going to help outside of this, and then we start that.
Absolutely.
But motherfuckers have to work. Like the whole
For
shit.
now. Yeah.
But I'm saying as far as everything that we talked about, as far as our people, things that we want to see as far as us having our own prison reform. I don't think anybody who's able to work should be allowed to sit on their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like if you are a mother that's raising kids or whatever, first of all, like that's a job. That's the most important job altogether. Yeah. But it need to be structured the way it's doing. Like somebody got work and be productive.
Oh, ice.
I'm an addict.
Oh, it's all
My
good.
name is Keisha, and I'm addicted to ice. Go ahead. It's a problem. Go ahead.
All good. I just feel like in a lot of situations, like people feel entitled, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna let y'all do all the work, and then when y'all get to the finish line, then it's like, you know, we supposed to be a team, and I'm on board. Like, no, fuck that. Because if we had to do all the work, what the fuck do we need you for?
That's right.
No disrespect. I'm just asking.
You know, I could see you doing as well. After you've gotten through like your documentary, you can teach courses on how to do that, how to get on. Because I have no idea how to publish things on Amazon Prime and sell them shows and things like that. You could actually sell that course. I would buy it. I'm just throwing that out there. Don't be taking the idea. That's from Mark.
No, it wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? They won't be us.
Right.
So the energy won't be the same.
Yeah. But I could see that. I could see you doing that. Yeah.
And that's why, you know, it could be you talk to a distributor and we need $100 million. We need education. We need to drop the crime rate, which DC has done drastically.
Yeah.
Salute to DC, because I remember like in the 90s, you know,
it was a little different.
DC was a different culture, but we knew they got just down just like Baltimore niggas, and they know the difference. They calmed that shit down a lot, and it's like, fuck is going on in B-More? The same bullshit that was going on. And that's sad, man. That's sad.
Can I do a quick shout out to people that liked our last podcast?
Absolutely.
In there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we can make a show for them when we're in gas.
My man Barry Nichols, Grant Boo Man Barely, Roger Clay, Street Scott, my man Kendall So Motivated Rich, Dominique Briggs, Michael Morstein, Wise King, Drew, D. Don Chava, Daniel Krills, Kevin Maldra, Eric Atwell, Harry Collins, Holly, D'Angelo Stiegler, Jay Funk, my man right there, my man Michael Neal.
I was with Jay Funk last night, yo.
Yeah, Decoy, of course. My man Junior's eating over there in Sacramento, California. Old Easy, my cousin down in Georgia. Brett Conover, John Imes, Greg Bugsy, Mark Math, of course, you, Catherine, Pastorino, Dante Johnson, Matt Dickey, Derek Stroman, Eric Short, Scott Saunders, Sterling Powell, Craig Williams, Melissa Marshall, and Written Nope.
Nice.
That's everybody that liked the show?
Last show.
Publicly?
Last show. Just off of just likes, not comments. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to throw some names out there real fast.
Let's drink it, yo.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in.
Show love, man.
Let's build.
Like and
whatever
share.
the fuck y'all doing, bring it here.
Like and share too, y'all. Like and share.
Bring it here.
Yeah, that's what's up.
And if we all push that same energy and that same love, we'll all progress, have more money, and be in better situations than all these muffin head ass niggas being fucking stupid.
So, how would y'all want to close this out? You want to close it out with a song, or you want freestyle for us?
Yeah, I don't want that in your life.
Oh yeah?
That is not my talent.
So do you have a website for the art?
I pulled it down because I wasn't being focused on it, and I had a lot of websites going.
Okay.
So right now we're working Power Media. It's pwrmedia.com. I'm sorry, radio. pwrradio.com. And I'm working on something new. It's called Onyx Ave. Basically Black Street. I was trying to find a creative way to say Black Street. So Onyx Ave is going to be our shopping portal where we're actually developing products and we're selling them. So right now we have 2 products going, and they are 2 coloring books. One for young girls is called I'm a Brown Girl, and it's a self-esteem builder for little brown girls. And the second one is, or the first one we released is a book for this whole quarantine situation. And so it's just a coloring book of affirmations just to keep you encouraged and uplifted. We found on Facebook a lot of people were feeling depressed, they were feeling isolated, and they just needed a tool just to help keep them encouraged. So that's what that is. You can find that on onyxave.store. So it's ONYXAVE.STORE.
Hit that, y'all.
Yeah, and we'll be adding a lot of different products as we go, but that's what we have to start. So yeah, that's what I'm into.
Real good, positive, uplifting stuff there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
My wife asked me this morning. She says, "You leaving out?" I said, "Yeah."
Yeah.
March 31st, 2020, a day we all will never forget. Our brother Kenneth Rich, aka Kid, left this earth, transition to heaven. Still hurts that you're physically not here, but you remain in our thoughts and our hearts forever. BBK, long live Kid. Living life through this epidemic. Plus I lost my brother, got me feeling sympathetic. I can add up, subtract, but can't come up with metrics. Feeling colorblind, can't come up with simple patterns. Just try and find my way out. In a maze, gotta take a different route. Destination to the top, no elevator. Gotta take the steps so success can taste better. Bon appetit, gotta feast on that. I make music, I can't just rap. Wish I could hit the stage just to unleash. Cause inside, we all got a beast mode, trying to figure out the code. But when you lost, which way do you go? Keep it different, we all ain't the same. And make sure they remember the name, kid.
Yeah, we keep it different. What we represent, no need for specifics. Yeah, we keep it different. Wouldn't understand this here unless you lived it. Yeah, we keep it different. Ain't trying to flow with the wave, must have missed it. Yeah, we keep it different. Yo, we keep it different. Gifted as a couple children on a holiday. For those that stolen from our culture, gotta pay. I'ma say we invented the many things and denied the benefits of what it brings. I'm not sure if we were kings, cause most of the time we wildin'. That's why I'm by myself on a deserted island. Total madness, but I'm smiling from ear to ear, quick to smear my name amongst the campaign. That's the same every year, never fear. Even when the devil's here and angels in my other ear, in case I lose control and help a brother stare. I love to hear about fellas that's on the come up, but the same ain't shown towards me less than one up. They even wanna run up and cause bodily harm, but I'm from Baltimore City, so it gotta be charm. So it's Kenneth Rich, he stay getting lifted. Rhyme for rhyme in the battle, wouldn't risk it. Yeah, we keep it different. What we represent, no need for specifics. Yeah, we keep it different. Wouldn't understand this here unless you lived it. Yeah, we keep it different. Ain't trying to flow with the wave, must have missed it. Yeah, we keep it different. Yo, we keep it different.
In honor of my bro, gotta let him know for sure. Dealing with it is difficult. Much love to Walona and everybody who lost someone in this corona. From here to California, won't misrepresent, keep it different. Making our dollars out of cents is the blueprint. Spanking your hiney, getting that money since the 90s. Riding alongside my team is where you find me. You're always in my thoughts, stay on my mind. So I can heal up, bring it back home, rewind. It's unreal in these times, niggas is masked up. Catching hell, worst type of bad luck. From the beginning, 2020 sucks, and that ain't fibbing. We blessed from your life that was given. R.I.P. Miss you, boy.
Keep it different, we are not the same like kids said. Getting money since the 90s, yeah, we did that. Keep it different, we are not the same like kids said. Getting money since the 90s. Keep it different, we are not the same like kids said. Getting money since the 90s, yeah, we did that. Keep it different, we are not the same like kids said. Getting money since the 90s.
Yeah, we keep it different. What we represent, no need for specifics. Yeah, we keep it different. Wouldn't understand this here unless you lived it. Yeah, we keep it different. Ain't trying to flow with the wave, must have missed it. Yeah, we keep it different. Yo, we keep it different.